Hello everyone, my name is Judy, and welcome back to Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach. I am here finally, the final time, should be final time, to talk about the CDs. CDs nuts. So, I'm actually gonna go find all the CDs in this game, because someone on Reddit, by the user of u/FredBearThoughts, and they posted an entire thing for getting all the CDs. But number 15 and 16 are both kind of broken, because you need Freddy to get into a certain area that the game wants you to not use Freddy in, which doesn't really make sense, but yeah, it's a developer oversight. Yeah, so I've already found two of them beforehand. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go get the Monty upgrades, like all the upgrades and stuff like that, and I'm gonna go play Monty's Golf so I can save it. So I can save my game. I'll cut out doing all that, so you don't have to watch that. So yeah, I'll see you there when I'm done with all that crap. So actually, it seems like I don't need any of the upgrades. Well, I just need access to certain rooms, like Mazer's Eyes. So I need to go head over to Monty's area. Alright, I'm here in Monty's area. I just recharged. And I am heading over to the, there's a door over there. You can see it right there. Or actually that one. No one's closer. And we're gonna go through that door and go get the camera and the Mazer's Eyes ticket.
Gregory, they know you are here. Get the security upgrade.
I don't know why Freddy says that, because nobody comes for me in this area.
You found the Mazer's Eyes ticket. Now you can enter Mazer's Eyes.
This is the camera.
What's this? It looks like an old camera.
That is a fast cam. If you are in trouble, use the camera flash to stun the other animatronics.
So the first one is Krakenmouth on Rockstar Row. Yo, that's what's up. So the CD kind of pops in when you're near it, not when you get to it. Or not when you can't see it through walls. You kind of have to be near it to see it. So that's Retro CD number 1. Number 2 is Kids Cove Treasure Chest. Whatever the fuck that means. The person that made the guide for this is pretty damn vague with descriptions of places to go. So I kind of have to just hope and guess that I know exactly where he's talking about. I think where he's talking about is in the over here, the not actually in Kids Cove, but outside of it, the place where it just has a bunch of posters that say banned on it. Aha! Yeah, I knew it. Okay, right here. This is CD number 2. Bam. Alright, number 3 is the Roxy plushie at the Roxy arcade? Roxy Salon. There should be a Roxy plushie somewhere around here. Here we go. Bam. CD number 3. CD number 4 is Trophy Case at the Phasar Blaster Lobby. Phasar? I don't remember how to say it. Is this it? Yeah, here we go. Alright, and this is CD number 4. You know how many times I've had to restrain myself from just saying CD's nuts this entire video? Like, every time I say the word CD, I want to say CD's nuts. Alright, the next one's in the middle of the atrium, so I gotta sit through a fucking elevator ride again. Middle of atrium just means, like, over here, right? Like, in this area. I assume it's right here. Oh! It is. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? Gonna make her run away so I can collect this. Alright, and that is CD number 5. Relatively easy to get. CD number 6 is Chica's Diner in front of the giant gold cupcake. I don't remember where Chica's Diner is. I think what they're talking about is the cupcake area. Like I said, I know nothing of these CDs. I've just been kind of like wandering around and hoping I find where the locations. Knew it. Yes. I am not stupid. Woo! You cockroaches. I'm just stepping on cockroaches. Wonderful. Alright, and that is CD number 6, I believe? Yeah, CD number 6. Alright, so CD number 7 is Last Hole on Monty Golf Balcony. Alright. Every time I see the ban sign, I think of the, You have been banned from the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse for inappropriate behavior. Last hole on the balcony, so I'm thinking up here. Aha! Nice. I'm finding these locations fast, not because I actually know the locations of where they're talking about, just because I've played this game too much. I just have played this game too many times. Alright, so that was CD number 7. Alright, CD number 8 is Bonnie Bowling Out of Order Stage. I know exactly where that is. That's in the diner area. Yep, here it is. Alright, and that is CD number 8. There are 16 of these CDs. Alright, so the next one is Couch on Way to Hidden Room at Freddy Drawing. Now, whatever the fuck that means, I don't know. So, I'm going to have to make a huge fucking guess here and say that is... that is a really fucking weird one. I have no goddamn clue what it means. Alright, so here we are at the Rockstar Row, and I'm thinking what it means by what it's saying is that down here, actually, let me read through them, see. Yeah, I think this is the area it means. Down here, in the utility tunnels.
You know, long ass walk, so. Yeah, that's the hidden door over there. That's the one for the CDs that we're gonna get to in a little bit. Oh, I do need Monty's upgrade. Because to get to that door, I need Monty's upgrade.
Right here. Yes. Okay. Yeah, this is the couch they were talking about. Okay. Yep, Freddy drawing up there. Got it. Alright. Our next one... God, I have to go all the way back to get to the second karaoke room in the Faz Arcade. Time to walk all the way back. So this one for the second karaoke room in the Faz Arcade, I don't know specifically what room that is referring to. I know the karaoke rooms, but I don't know which karaoke room is the quote-unquote second one. So I'm just gonna have to explore all of them until I find the CD. Nope. Okay, so it's probably that green room over there. God, shut up, Chica. In here? Aha! I had a feeling that there was going to be one in here. I just, you know, I didn't know where it would be. But I had a big feeling that it was going to be here. Alright, it's the bumper cars at Roxy Waste. Oh, God, I always feel like I have a lisp when I say Roxy Wasteway, and I don't know why. God. Okay, so I need to head to the bumper cars? Roxy Raceway. Ah, the bumper cars. Okay. Yeah, I need Freddy over here, though. There we go. Alright, alright, alright. Finally. Got the CD. CD's nuts. Alright, our next CD is from Rockstar Row through door next event on pedestal in prep room. That's gonna be a little bit of a... of trying to figure out what the fuck that means. Alright, so... from Rockstar Row through door next to first vent, so this door over here, on pedestal in prep room. On pedestal in prep room. I'm pretty sure this could be considered the prep room. But there is no pedestal. Oh! I was talking about this. Yep. Okay. Alright, and that is CD number 12. CD number 13 is cardboard cutout of Helpy through the gate that only opens a little in Rockstar Row. I know exactly where that is because I've actually collected that CD beforehand, and I don't know if it'll count anymore because I don't know if I collected it on this save data or not. What the fuck? I saw Freddy there for a second. There we go. Yeah, so that's a way to glitch Freddy to wherever the fuck you want. Even in places he's not supposed to be. Pretty easy. You just get a little bit further away from him than usual, and then and then you press the call Freddy button, and he'll have to kind of come to you. Aha! There it is. The Helpy disc. Alright, and that is CD number 13. So CD number 14 is Mazer-Size Freddy drink refill machine left of entrance. So we actually have to head over to the Mazer-Size entrance. Oh, I forgot to go save data, but whatever. So actually, it'll be faster if I just run myself and then call Freddy over. Freddy? Okay.
Welcome to Mazer-Size. Work off the calories while you eat. Sign up for a membership pass today.
See, now this CD location makes 0 sense to me. Why here?
Fries and cookies.
Of all places.
That's the smell of fitness.
Okay, and that is CD number 14. Number 15 and 16 are both in the L-Chip arcade. You can't get to them without breaking the game. These aren't in any order and are optimized for efficiency, but that's all of them. Alright, so 15 and 16 are in the L-Chip arcade area. Okay, so apparently the way to do it is that you jump while... This is so weird. Holy shit, that was true. That did unload parts of the map, Jesus. Okay, so apparently jumping while getting inside Freddy does that. Weird. Holy shit. Ah, got it. Holy shit, it worked. Okay. Now we're in the thick of it. And of course, Freddy's at low power, so I can't actually run through this area with Freddy. I just need to conserve his power. Okay, so there's a dartboard over here. Ah, see, I see it. Okay, and just jump into him for like for a second. CD? Oh. It's on the other one. Got it. Okay, I'm gonna go do this glitch again, but like after I go get Freddy to be at full charge, because I'm really scared of him just jump scaring me for no reason. There's 2 of them? I thought there was only 1. Okay, I did it. 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 Okay, alright, alright, I can do this now. Uh-oh. There we go. I think it's that counter over there. Yep, there it is. I got all the CDs now. Alright, and this is CD number 16. Okay. Let's get the fuck out of here, Freddy. Alright. Yeah, I think this elevator was supposed to, like, start working after you did the security badge thing in here. Which, by the way, is still broken for me. That quest thing? Yeah, the mission for that, right here. Survive until Freddy shuts down the alarm. Still broken. I survived until Freddy shut down the alarm. Doesn't really matter, though, I guess, in the game's eyes, because it just didn't... Nothing happened. Okay. Now, what I need to do is I need to go into Mazer Size, and I need to go get Mounty's Claw. This is important because I need this claw to get to the secret door. So this is gonna take goddamn forever. Hey guys, it's me again. Day 2 of doing this because I am tired and I haven't slept in 2 days, but I'm okay with, or no, not 2 days, what am I saying? I haven't slept in like 12 hours, but I've only done that just because I need to fix my sleep schedule because it is so messed up and Christmas is in like 3 days. So I want to make an AVGN video, like a meme spoof of AVGN where I like make a joke like, or no, it's the clip of AVGN going, "Hey, want to listen to some tunes?" And then it's just one of the fucking CDs playing in the background. Now, I have only listened to 2 of the CDs. I think I only listened to CD number 1 and 2. So I haven't listened to all 16 yet. So I'm really interested to see like what goes on in these tapes. Hey, Freddy boy. It's really nice to know that there is still a way to use saves. It's just a broken mechanic that I'm pretty sure will get patched out soon. I don't know why they removed the save feature here. I really don't. I will to the heaven, to the choir, to whatever the fuck the saying is. I will not stop saying how much I hate the fact that they've done this. I can go without exosuit. Oh. Actually. Pretty sure you're at low power, but I just need you to get me through the door. Oh, actually, you're not at bad power. I'll just use you until you're done. That. Alright. Just a little bit more, and we'll get to the part where I need to be. Alright, and now here we're going to take a left. We're going to go all the way down here. First with the Monty upgrade, and then with the Chica upgrade. And then... yeah, Freddy, because we really don't need to be Freddy. We pull out our Faz Cam and just...
I am your friend.
okay, Freddy. Now we're in here. Alright, let's listen to tape number 1.
Hello, Vanessa. How are you feeling today? You look a little tired. Well, it's been a while since we last spoke. How's your anxiety been? You did so well with your calming protocols when we first worked together. Are you still using those? Yes? Okay, good. Well, now I understand there's a new issue. It came on just recently, rather suddenly. Can you tell me about it?
What issue? I've been doing my job. I come in and sit at my desk and do my work.
Yes, of course you do. Your performance reviews are good. But a routine check of your online history has revealed that you've spent quite a bit of time with someone in an encrypted conversation. We have transcripts, and I've read them. But it's not clear what you're talking about in these conversations.
What
I can't make
job?
sense of it. You must be getting something from these that I'm not getting, right? Who are you talking to in these?
No one. Sometimes I talk with Lewis. He's in the marketing department. He's nice, I guess.
Yes, I see Lewis here. But there's someone else.
Okay, marketing. That makes me think that these tapes are from when Vanessa was working at the VR company. The one that was working on the Finance of Freddy's Help Wanted VR game. Because I usually don't think of a, like a mall having a marketing department right next to security. So I'm assuming this is back when she was actually working a developer job. So CD number 2.
Morning. Isn't it a pretty day? No? What's the matter? Oh, right. Too bright. I'll pull the shades. Better? When the shade's pulled, it feels like we're in a cubbyhole or a cave? Yeah? So you're not talking to me again today? This isn't all that productive, you know. Don't you think the sessions are more successful when you talk to me? You know, everyone associated with this company gets performance reviews, right? When my sessions don't get results, my reviews aren't very good. If you don't want to talk for your own sake, how about for mine? You don't want me to get in trouble, do you? I could be put in the corner for a timeout. Yeah, you think that's funny, huh?
That CD sucked. Nothing to that one.
Hi, go ahead. Sit down.
I don't know you. What happened to...
Oh, we'll get to know each other in no time.
Oh,
I've
okay.
read through all your files, so I feel like we've been talking for weeks. I feel like I know your dad, too. Bill, right? Your dad's name was Bill? I'm sorry, what did you say?
I try to do what I'm supposed to do.
I know you do. Your supervisor notes that you follow instructions perfectly. Your dad made you follow instructions, didn't he? I'm talking about the custody battle between your mum and your dad. Your dad didn't play fair, did he? He used to make your mum look bad in court.
The fuck?
I'm so sorry that happened to you. Do you want to talk about how that felt? I suppose I don't
wouldn't.
need you to tell me it felt bad to have a parent scare you into saying things that weren't true. He manipulated you. It wasn't your fault. It's really sad. But it's common for one parent to use their child to hurt the other parent. I know your mum after she lost the custody case.
I was supposed to be a good girl.
What happened to her had nothing to do with you, even though it was your testimony that did it. Was that testimony true? No, I didn't think so. But your dad is to blame, not you.
That's not a therapist. That's not a... Okay, what makes that really annoying to me is the fact that that's not an actual real therapist. That's a company-mandated therapy session, which is really fucking annoying. I hate that, and I can't really accurately express why I hate that as much as I really do. It just feels wrong to mandate therapy for someone.
You're not going to talk to me? No? What's the problem? Oh, the flowers? Yes, these are particularly fragrant today, aren't they? I'll move them.
Is
There.
sensory overload?
Now, let's see. What are you looking at? You're amazingly alert, aren't you? All right. Well, I'd like to have you tell me about yourself. But I can see that you're not going to do that. Or are you? All right then. If you aren't going to talk to me, I'll just go by these notes. You just sit there and be comfy. Or not. That chair doesn't really fit you, does it? Well, this won't take long. Let's see. Your previous counselor is no longer available. Does that bother you? No? You don't look surprised to see me sitting here instead of your last therapist. Well, then, let's get to it. I'll admit that some of what's in your file is a little surprising. Overall, you don't come across as a troublemaker. But if you read between the lines, it's clear that you have a little rebellious side, right? And I'm surprised by your knowledge of computers. You're something of a phenom. Do you know what that word means? It means you have unusual skill, like a hacker. I assume you know what a hacker is.
Like a
Yes?
VR developer?
Do you think of yourself as a hacker?
Okay, now that really fucking threw me for a loop. So, these CDs are obviously out of order, but what I'm really confused about is what job is this going on about? Because I thought at first this was the VR job, but now I'm thinking this is the security job, and these are mandates about it. And her previous job at the VR company just isn't on her file, so they're just kind of figuring that out now. Because she's really good at computer stuff, because obviously she worked at the department. Oops.
Good morning, Vanessa. Let's jump right in, shall we? I got a message last night about you, and I have to be honest, it was upsetting. Apparently, the IT department has put together a pretty lengthy report chronicling non-job related communications that have been coming to your computer. The fact that you're still doing something obviously not work-related on the job is disturbing enough. But what bothers me about what I read is that the messages you're getting seem very manipulative in nature. Do you know who I'm talking about?
I get a lot of messages from friends. I like when Lewis writes to me. He's funny.
I'm not talking about Lewis. You know
Second
who I'm
time.
talking about. Why won't you open up about it? What you might not know is that this person who's been sending you messages has been hacking into your personal files too. These are the same files I have here. These files are full of details about your life. Do you know what that means?
I'm not in the tech department. I just type on the computers.
I know that. But what matters here is that this person who is contacting you knows a lot about you.
Lots of people know more than I do. Sometimes I need to listen.
Creepy as fuck. But I don't get it. I really don't get the angle. What? This isn't making sense to me. What is up with Vanessa? I'm assuming...
Good morning. It's good to meet you. I've read your file, so I'm up to speed on what you and your previous therapists have worked on. Sure, you can have a candy. I'll have one too. You look chill sitting there like that. Not a care in the world, huh? All right. Well,
hate
I'd
this
like
one.
to start by talking about your parents. What happened to them and you was tragic. But when I looked through the notes, I didn't get a sense that you've processed that emotionally. When I read your account of what happened, it came across as, well, more of an objective rather than a subjective narrative. Oh, sorry. You don't know what that means, do you? What I mean is that the way you told the story is more like you were reading something from a book than you were talking about your own past. That makes me think you've cut yourself off from it. Is that right? Not sure? Well, I see in your file that you spend a lot of time by yourself and are good at self-dialogue. You know what I mean? Asking yourself questions and getting answers. So maybe you should ask yourself how you really feel about your past. Maybe you should give yourself a chance to really look at what happened and let yourself be upset about it. So
Or
you can
that's
let
not
it
her
go.
past. I'm thinking what's happening is that she's being manipulated by Glitch Trap, but I think what's happening is Glitch Trap is kind of speaking through her. So all the things that are being said and everything are Glitch Trap, basically Springtrap, basically William, speaking through her, telling her his past, because this is him now. He's using Vanessa as a vessel. So, God, I keep pressing space instead of E.
Hi, Vanessa. Would you like a candy? Butterscotch today.
No, thank you. Those have 35 calories apiece.
That's weird knowledge.
Well, they taste good to me. Okay, I thought we could do something today that will help us get to know one another better. It looks like you've never taken an ink blot test, right? No? Okay. Then I'm going to show you some ink blots, like this one. And I want you to tell me the first thing it makes you think of. here we go. What do you see here?
A treehouse.
It does look sort of like a treehouse, doesn't it? Do you like treehouses?
I like to sit outside and read.
That's good. Now, what about this one?
A beetle.
Really? Looks like a face to me. That's very interesting.
Weird. That one didn't really tell us almost anything.
Have you thought more about what we talked about? In our last session, you told me you were sad and scared about what happened to you. I suggested you write down exactly what made you so sad and scared. Did you do that? You know, I work with people of all ages, from little kids to the very elderly, and everyone reacts to tragedy differently. Tragedy always leads to a feeling of loss. It's a hole that feels funny, right? Yeah. So, if you could process those feelings, how do you think it would affect your fantasies? Would you keep them in the way they are?
Weird. Also, I think I'm noticing a pattern that on the odd number discs is when Vanessa speaks, and on the on the even number disc, she doesn't respond. Let's listen to this one.
What are you doing? Oh, you like those? I do too. They smell so sweet, don't they? Apparently, the janitor on this floor has a garden and has been putting bouquets in the offices here for years. Do you ever grow things? No?
I work a lot.
I know you do. Maybe more than you should. More free time would do you good. Do you have a hobby? No? Perhaps we could find one for you, like a sport. No? I have a craft space in my basement. Maybe I could come up with something you could learn to do.
I don't like dark basements.
That one. Oh, that was a good line. I don't like dark basements. Yeah, so I'm thinking my theory is correct, in which the even numbered tapes she doesn't respond, but the odd numbered tapes she speaks.
I'd say make yourself comfortable, but I think you already are. It looks like you could take a nap. That's a nice chair, isn't it? According to these message logs, you've been working pretty late over the last couple of weeks. Or not working. Are you ready to talk about who you're interacting with? From what I can see here, the interaction is getting more serious. Is it distracting you from your work?
My work is important. There's a non-disclosure agreement.
Never mind. I can't believe someone read the NDA. For once in goddamn forever, someone read an NDA. But yeah, they didn't really tell us almost anything. But other than the fact that my theory was crap. But yeah, that didn't really tell me jack shit.
Good morning, Vanessa. Well, I can't blame you for looking out the window instead of listening to me. It's a gorgeous day, isn't it?
I like the blue sky.
So do I. Now, let's see what
What's
we can
that
get
noise?
done on this nice sunny day. Okay, here we go. I know part of your job requires you to do online searches, but a routine audit of your search history has revealed that you're doing a little private searching on company time. Is that right?
I get breaks.
That's true. So, on your breaks, it looks like you were shopping for a costume. You purchased some fake fur material.
Oh.
What are you gonna make? What was that? Did you say the costume is a secret? Why is that?
I can't talk about this. He said he would always be watching. He could be here, or there, or anywhere in between.
What the fuck?
Are you talking about your dad? Have those feelings come up again? I hate sounding like a broken record, But this is something you really need to resolve if you're ever going to be happy.
I have. I compartmentalized him. He's locked away.
No, that's not what I mean. You can't just ignore an issue. You have to face your memory of the experiences and process them so you can let it go. So you don't get triggered anymore. You can use a sort of self-dialogue to release these things.
I don't like doing that.
Well, okay. We'll get back to that. I'd really like to know something about this costume. What's it for?
Okay, that one was a lot better. That one was really interesting and gave us a lot of bits. So this is like way before she started kidnapping children, or even thinking about the idea of killing people, or like, this seems like when Vanessa wasn't fully taken over, but she was like trying to deal with it because she knew she was infected, I guess you could call it. Yeah, this feels weird. And I think these tapes are definitely out of order. 100%. God.
I understand you'll be transferring to a different location soon. I'll be sorry to see you go. I think we've been making progress, don't you? You can request to come back and speak with me more on your own time, though. Did you know that? Our sessions don't have to be company mandated. I have all sorts of clients, Vanessa. I don't just work with corporations. I work with individuals and small groups. I even work in schools. I'm wherever I'm needed.
I'm needed somewhere else now. Thank you.
Didn't give us
When
anything.
I'm getting to know a new client, I like to start by finding out directly from them what they like to do. How do you spend all the time you have? Nothing. Well, how do you feel about sports? You like sports? Yeah? No? Oh, I get it. You like to watch them, but not play them. You like being inside, don't you? I get that. Lots of weird stuff outdoors, isn't there? Yeah, I understand. Well, I hate to do this right off the bat, but I've been directed to ask you about this. Apparently, I'm the 4th therapist you've had. And apparently, all 3 of your former therapists have gone missing. Or 2 of them are missing. I don't want to scare you, but I have to tell you that one of them was found dead. That doesn't seem to upset you. Well, then I guess I'll go ahead and tell you that the woman's body was pretty messed up. It looked like it was mangled by machinery. That doesn't bother you either?
What the fuck?
It's all pretty strange, I think. I'm not clear on the circumstances. Apparently the police don't have any evidence. How does all of this make you feel? Maybe I should be watching my back. Yeah, that's funny, isn't it? Okay, shall we move on to something lighter?
What the fuck? What in the absolute fuck? That went from like 0 to 100. It went from like, oh, you purchased a cute rabbit costume. That's kind of funny, to all of the previous therapists you've had are either missing or dead. What the fucking fuck? Why?
Do you know a place called Freddy Fazbear's Mega Pizzaplex?
What?
I'll take your silence as a yes. And besides, I know you know it, because the technicians who work for Pizzaplex know you. Or rather, I guess it would be better to say that they think they do. They report that they've caught you on camera, or at least it appears to be you. Nothing to say about that? Well, the techs are convinced that you've hacked into their system many times. Although, I'll admit I don't see any proof here. Seems like they have more of a gut feeling than fact. But apparently, the hacks are causing all kinds of problems. You get a kick out of that? The idea of techs running around like chickens with their heads cut off? Yeah, that's a funny image, isn't it? But seriously, I have to say that I think it's weird that you'd spend so much time in such a busy, social place. You seem like more of a loner to me. Lots of time by yourself instead of with friends. Lots of time talking to yourself.
She's there to prey
Right.
on kids.
Is it the electronics you like? I saw in your file that you have developed software programs that talk to you in repeat phrases, right? The program asks you questions and prompts you for responses. It's kind of like your own self-therapy, isn't it? Another way of talking to yourself to work things out, right? When I saw some of your recent encrypted conversation logs, that's what I thought I was looking at. It felt like I was watching someone go back and forth in their own head. But the text found something that's different than that. When I read what they found, at first, I thought I was looking at more examples of you just talking with yourself. Then I realized it was different. When I study this, it sounds like there is someone else responding to you. Who is it?
William. Yeah, there's... It feels like a broken record at this point. It just feels like I keep hearing about this same person. Like, people reading company files on Vanessa. And Vanessa talking to William or Glitchtrap.
I saw some ink blot test results in your file. I like ink blot tests. You want to do one? Yes? Okay. How about this one? What do you see? What? You want to hold it? Okay. You think it's a mask? It reminds you of a mask? Like a disguise? Yeah, I can see that. You like the idea of being disguised? Disguises let you be sort of invisible, don't they? You can get away with almost anything when you're invisible, can't you? Yeah, you like that idea, huh? Well, okay, moving on. I have another report we need to talk about. Apparently, the techs were reviewing communications going in and out of this building, and they came across some interesting things. They say you were in communication with someone.
Again?
Or maybe something. Pretty strange. What do you think about that? Nothing? Well, the techs say it looked to them like it was an attempt to manipulate you, or maybe to lure you somewhere. There, that's better. On this side of the desk, I can see your eyes. Thing is, when I read the communications, I get something different out of them. I don't think you're being manipulated here. I think you're the one doing the manipulating.
Oh.
No comment? Huh? Okay. Then how about this? I have this still shot the techs pulled from the security footage that recorded you in the Pizzaplex. That's you, isn't it? I know this image is distorted, but I think it looks like you. And you're not alone here. You're talking to someone. Or something. It's hard to tell. What are those things? They almost look like rabbit ears. What? You find that amusing? Well, I guess it is.
She's insane! I just have to say, how many fucking therapists do you go through? Each of them dying, by the way. All of them saying, yeah, you're a fucking freak. Like, she needs a mental evaluator, not a therapist at this point. Like, she really needs to be mentally evaluated by someone. Because what she's talking about sounds way worse than talking through things. It sounds like she is literally going mentally insane. Last CD.
I got another message from the techs at the Pizzaplex. I'm afraid it's about you again. The techs have been struggling to fix some serious glitches with the robots. I'm not sure what exactly is wrong, except that it's making the robots more eerie than entertaining. You like that? Eerie instead of entertaining? Thanks, but it's really not that funny. Apparently, the glitch extended beyond the robots. It went system-wide. It began infecting all the machines, and when the techs traced the glitch back to its origin, it led them to you. I'm not going to pretend to understand everything I'm reading here, but what I get is that the system-wide glitch was like a cascade that was broadcasting a very dangerous message. While the techs were trying to reprogram the system to remove the glitch, the source of the glitch shifted. You'll have to excuse me, I'm not all that familiar with computer programming, so I might get this wrong, but what I understand is that the glitch stopped being a glitch and turned into an intentional set of subroutines that were aimed at creating the same thing the glitch created. Those subroutines seem to have come from you. Can you explain that? Listen, I'm on your side here. Our sessions are just between you and me. The techs can't prove what they think, so you're not in trouble. I just thought you could tell me what you're trying to do. Maybe if we could get to the bottom of that, it could help you. What do you think? Still not talking? All right. Well, then let's do this. Why don't we talk about the research I did in your past, shall we? Some therapists think they should only focus on information they get from their clients, but some therapists, like me, think it's helpful to find out about clients from other sources. Wanna guess what I found out when I looked into the tragedy of your past? All that stuff about your parents? You aren't even gonna look at me? Fine. You can look at the floor all you want. But it won't change the fact that none of what you said in your file about your parents was true. The truth is, you had great parents, a great childhood. Why did you lie? Look at me. Tell me why you lied. Well, I can understand why you might feel angry about the way I just confronted you. Why don't we come back to this another day? You're shaking your head as though that's not going to happen.
Okay. So, these CDs seem to outline the slow descent into madness that Vanessa went into when becoming Vanny. And at the very end, she created a robot malware that turned into its own self-AI and started infecting all machinery in the Pizzaplex. I don't even know... Nowhere do I ever find out how Vanessa went from the VR experience to this job. Because that's where Glitchtrap spawns from, right? Glitchtrap spawned from the VR experience. But nowhere in this entire thing, in all of Security Breach, does it say where Vanessa became... Where Vanessa started out in that area and then came to the Pizzaplex. It also never outlines where the Pizzaplex even ties into how the VR game ties into it. If at all it even ties in. This whole CD thing is very confusing, and it makes little to no sense to me. So, yeah, I've got nothing to say to this. Really. This whole fucking room, weirds me out in a great extent. I can't... Another thing about these CDs is I don't know why these CDs are specifically in the Five Nights at Freddy's sister location house. This house has really nothing important on it, but this wall? this wall is important. This is text. It's text. I know that. That didn't do anything. But that is text on the wall. 100% text. And I don't know how to decode it. This whole room just confuses me to no end. The popcorn, obviously, this is where you sit in sister location when you're watching fucking TV. You're watching Vlad. This whole scene makes no sense to me. How this even ended up down here in the Pizzaplex baffles me. Whatever the fuck the CDs meant baffles me. This text on the wall baffles me. This TV setup baffles me. This whole fucking area, I don't get it. I think that's all I've got on this, and I think that's all I've got on this entire game in general. Until someone really, like, figures out what the fuck that text says on the wall, I'm done with this game. I don't understand this game. I don't understand nearly as much as I think I should from all the information I'm gathering. But it's not processing in my brain as to what the fuck this all is, so, yeah. Thank you all so much for watching. And as always, I'm out. You're in.